Mendy won't be fit for the match tomorrow. We hope the injury's not too long. Thiago Silva, after his trip and back, is not unfit, but he's not ready to play the game because of the travelling and the game that he played. So he won't be in the squad. Ben Chilwell is in the squad, so he's got over some of the feeling he had, which took him out of the England squad around the injury that he has had for a while now. Christian Pulisic is in the squad and fit to play. Hakim Ziyech is in the squad, not fit to start but fit to participate some minutes, we hope. And I'm trying to think if I've missed anyone out there. You let me know if there's someone you want.
Look, does that mean that Kepa will play any goal?
I'll make that decision myself out of the goalkeepers for tomorrow. I'm obviously, we brought Hakim here and it feels like a long time ago now, but he also has not played since the Dutch league finished during lockdown period. It's a long time and he's worked so hard. He's been fantastic in terms of his professionalism to get fit, and looks really good in training and its match fitness. I've got a really open relationship with him to know where he's at and how I feel about it. So just game minutes is what we need now. But yes, of course, I'm excited to get him in and around it to bring what we brought him to the club for, which is, you know, the opportunity to create chances for us, to be the talented player that he is, that we saw at Ajax. And I look forward to seeing him play. I think there's probably a lot of reasons for it. It's the Premier League, the most competitive league in the world, and we can't treat any team with ease or have a feeling that you're going to have a comfortable game in the Premier League. It's been shown too many times. We had that at West Brom with a difficult start that we clawed back. Other teams have found it out in their own ways. I think there's probably the short pre-season definitely feels like it had an effect to us, and I think it would have affected other teams. Time to work on the training ground is crucial, particularly with squads that are bringing in new players, trying to work on basic ideas or trying to tighten up or become more fluid. These things only come from the training ground in general. So I certainly feel that's had a big factor. Maybe now with the 2 weeks break, players are getting fitter playing for their countries if they have, or if not, they've been here trying to get fitter and ready. So maybe we'll see things change slightly, but we can't take away the fact that this Premier League is always going to throw up surprises.
Is he in the squad tomorrow?
Every player can play their way into the starting 11, the squad. That's in every player's hands. That's how I try and work here. It's how I work, is that things I do are always for the best of the team, in terms of best for the club, because we're trying to get results every week. So the players all know that, and the beauty of the window now being shut is that we can get to work and know what the squad is. Everybody knows that they can contribute, and we will need them and rely on them because the amount of games we play, and Tony's the same as every other player on that one.
Unit.
Well, I think any team that wants to compete at the top, towards the top of the league or Champions League, and play in the FA Cup and go through a season, needs more than a one player per position. It needs to be competitive across the front area. We had it last year. We lost William, we lost Pedro, we lost Batshuayi. So we brought in players that brings us the same level of competition in terms of numbers, and I feel like the quality levels and some of the options we brought in, of course you bring them in because you want to improve. So it's up to the players, of course. It'll always remain up to them in terms of their performance, and at the same time it gives me nice problems in terms of we can hopefully be selecting players. We can use them through the season. We'll have options to come off the bench. So yeah, I'm happy with what some people might want to call a problem in that area.
Okay,
yeah, I think there's been a culmination of things, the work. If you're bringing in players, and we brought in some players, I know other teams have in the Premier League, but you're always looking to build relationships over the pitch, whether it be full-backs and wingers, strikers and people playing behind them, midfield players as combinations, centre-backs, goalkeeper with his back four. I think those things can only be worked on, and I think when we didn't have a lot of these players fit already, the ones that we brought in, and now we're seeing that they're starting to get fit, we get some time on the training ground, the relationships on and off the pitch can grow. So I hope that we'll keep working. We've got a lot of work to do. We are not the end product. There are other teams that showed last year and the last 2 or 3 years how long it takes, the work that it takes to become top teams in the world, and we have to do it in our own way, and we're at pretty much the start of that journey in a lot of ways. So the work has begun, and it continues all the time to keep trying to improve.
Okay, that's the end of the...
Yeah.